Un saluto a tutti e bentornati su Zenith Factor. Rieccoci su Life is Strange. Siamo ormai giunti quasi alla fine, ragazzi. Iniziamo con questo video il quinto episodio della serie di Life is Strange. Allora, alla fine del quarto sono successe un sacco di cose. Abbiamo trovato il cadavere di Rachel, abbiamo trovato il bunker dove pensavamo che Nathan facesse foto macabre su ragazze drogate e che poi faceva in modo che sparissero. E invece quando siamo arrivati in discarica, dopo aver ricevuto un messaggio da Nathan, il professor Jefferson ha sparato in testa a Chloe. Quindi in questo nuovo capitolo della storia di Life is Strange spero di riuscire a salvarla, a tornare indietro e di salvare anche Max, perché sembra che lei sia stata presa e portata in questo bunker per fare foto o qualcos'altro che non sappiamo ancora. Beh, direi di iniziare, ragazzi. Eh sì, ci ha portati nel bunker. Eh sì, ci ha legati. Mamma mia, che situazione di merda. C'è nessuno.
Chloe? What? Where? It's a dark room.
E cosa devo fare io?
Anybody out there? Please help!
Che è quello lì legato?
Straps hurt.
Cazzo, Victoria.
Victoria. Wake up. Wake up. God, I don't remember anything that happened. I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Ok, ok, concentrati sulla
I
foto.
promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Sì. Allora, andiamo se riusciamo a...
Oh, that's great.
Ecco fatto.
Oh, Max.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face.
Sto pezzo di merda.
Hold that stare there! Stay still! Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise.
Sto bastardo.
Care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Sto bastardo.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Allora, c'è la fiala rotta lì.
Okay. I broke those files when I kicked the trolley. Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
Sì, ma devi liberarti.
No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. This might
Proviamoci.
please work.
So wise, yet so innocent.
I'm getting some spectacular
Non
images.
capisco cos'è quella cosa là in fondo.
Victoria
Nera e
would kill
rossa.
to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Max, I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply
Fa piacere.
I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment. Innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Then why did you blame David Madsen for stalking Kate? Of course he was the only person who was about to find out the truth. Irony. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment?
Quello lo sapevo.
How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Sto pezzo di merda.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Parlare con lui prima che se ne vada.
I can see why your instant
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
E ti abbiamo fregato, pezzo di merda. Ora basta tornare indietro a prima di queste cose qua. Quindi vai sulla foto. Di quando è?
You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb...
Pezzo di merda, ce l'abbiamo fatta.
And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm not into capturing your interest. That's kind of sick, isn't it?
I guess somebody hasn't had their coffee. Do you want to try again?
Okay, the Daguerrean process. Blah, blah, blah.
let's move on. Anyway, so the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you finish reading the assigned chapters. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
The winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First,
artwork.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David. Jefferson.
Ce l'ho fatta per ora. Alzati. No, cerca.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
Beccato. David Madsen.
I just worked so hard in the shop, and I'm sure we know what it's like to be consumed.
For once, David,
Verti.
I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast. You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within
Oh,
the past.
cazzo.
Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe.
Allora ragazzi, per questo video è tutto. Siamo riusciti a scappare dalle grinfie di Jefferson, siamo tornati indietro e ora cominceremo a creare il piano per incastrarlo. Spero che questo video vi sia piaciuto, ditemi cosa ne pensate per ora del quinto capitolo di Life is Strange. Un saluto e al prossimo video ragazzi.